What's up, guys? It's Kadir Stonks back with another video. I wanted to go over today's top percent gainers as well as my trade from yesterday, which I did not go over. Um, I didn't trade today at all. There was no opportunity to trade, or I mean, there wasn't any. Oh, maybe there was. Okay, RGC was an end, sort of midday, end of day play, but really, there was nothing really truly great of a play. Even RGC is not really a great play unless you got into this big first halt. You found if you found it right here, it would have been a perfect play. But I don't even know why this is up. Let's check the news. RGC. It had news since pre-market or mornings of open of holding limited announces partial exercise of underwrite over enrollment options. So someone got a hand, I don't know, they have options or made or something proceeds from the offering will be used on an offering occurred. So yeah, some sort of press release about options. So maybe shares endowed to people maybe. But yeah, as you can see, nothing occurred in the morning and nothing occurred at all until like midday. Uh, so news didn't catch up or nothing really sparked it. And once it sparked, it just kept on getting halted on the upward. So good luck trying to get an entry on this. And then after that, pulls back major, especially when you don't know if it's going to pull back and just kept going. Maybe you could have got on this right here, maybe sort of like this triangle bottom, triple bottom formation. And the squeeze right here, the pop right here, probably a good entry. Yeah. But really, there was nothing else throughout the day. As you can see, FLGC had news. First green day, not that volatile. Once there's no real good pattern you can differentiate in this. Yeah, not and on top of that's not that volatile. As I said, uh, GOVX huge has huge volume, but morning open. It's more of a short into resistance probably. It just failed. And then right here would have been a nice perfect short on this nice bounce up or nice curl of upward. Short into here, risking what? High day. Uh D nothing else after that. Okay, PXLW. I mean maybe right here on this break could have caught it, but it's very not that volatile, so you would have not made that much on your return. I wanted to go over the trade from yesterday, which was the ticker SNOA, and why I went and why it ended up being red. It ended up being red. I think I lost around 20 some bucks, 24 bucks. Yeah, I kind of got pissed. It had news. The news was why shares are surging. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me click on news. Expanded dental line with a new product for professional care in the U.S. So I guess they're expanding on their product. Um, it's a good press release. Obviously reacted good since it gapped up near huge percentage wise. It gapped up pretty up, like I think there's like a 50% gap up or 100% gap up right at the morning open. Once it opened, it got as high as this 1335 and kind of just got hammered back down. And that's more, and I should have seen that coming, especially with this. Getting the same thing happened back here. But the only thing was that I was kind of sort of, I don't know, sort of like, let me go on the intraday. Let me show you guys. It's hard to explain without it being seen, SNOA. I was using a magnet, so I created support and resistance on the daily of all the highs, the lows on the wicks, the open and the close, and I was using those as magnets to trade off of. So I would use those to either scalp Let me show you right here. I was using those to like sort of try to figure out, okay, maybe this is gonna make a comeback or retaliation. Morning open on SNOA, it gapped up high. This was a huge move right here. If you bought it right at the open and sold it right here, you'd have made a good money on your return. Or even buying as low as these wicks and selling as high as these wicks, that's almost $11 to $13. That's $2 on net change. But when I caught it on the down low. Once it broke this 13 EMA, kind of went down, broke below this VWAP, and then I saw this sort of higher low right here, right? I seen this sort of like, okay, potentially it's coming back up, and right here at this break, I bought it. Decided, okay, let me buy it right here on this break, and after I retested this area where it broke out of, and then I was like, whoa, this could go one of two ways. On the daily, I do not like it. It has multiple areas of resistance and a whole lot of overhead of walls to overcome. And I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for more of a, okay, let me maybe potentially or try to even get up to, right around this 1250 level. If it can get around there, I'm good. I'm taking my profits, I'm exiting. But if this goes right, this could easily just spike and run to the moon, and it could turn out perfect from a green to what's it called? It opened up green. Sort of this kind of reclaim of this VWAP would have been significant for me at least, but it ended up being a bust. And then ended up cutting losses. Right, I believe it was right here. So it's got this low. I was like, yep, cut losses, crossed the VWAP, was done. And then came back up and came back right on down. And becoming a better short right here as well. Shorting into here, risking this area or even making this area your entry target if it keeps on going higher and just re-entering and cutting losses probably up here. Ended up being a great short. I was looking forward to it for a better long. As you can see, the float is small, 2 million float. Volume, that day, I think it traded a good significant amount of volume that day. Let's see, it traded around 119 million shares of volume on that day, 2 million float, 13 million market cap. Market cap is a little bit small, I'm not gonna lie. Anything below maybe 50 million is you're pretty small company. But I looked at the float and I was just like, wow, this could go right, but this could also go wrong. It's it was just dependent on the price action. But I should have taken the daily a whole lot more. Because as you can see, the daily had a lot of resistance areas. And daily candle pattern. All right. As you can see, it gets up high and then kind of just comes back down. Gets up high, comes back down. That's exactly what it did, and that's how it ended up working out to being a small loss. Today I didn't trade. Didn't feel like I needed to trade because I'm sort of on a losing streak. I kind of want to start to be more starting out from here on out. I'm just going to keep on making it more and more restrictive on my trades. If there's nothing at the morning, there's no good plays, if there's no like a perfect patterns from here on out, that's how I have to go about it. That's how the mentality has to be from here on out. Because I'm tired of these multiple red days. This is not helping, my journey. So I need to have something clear cut. If it's not there, don't even trade it. It's better to not place a trade than to trade and it being a loser and breaking all the rules. So yeah, that's how I'm going about it. Thank you guys for listening. Yeah, if you guys want to see anything else, I'll be back Monday next week. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. This is Kadir Stonks. I'm out.